Hey, Miss Mud. Oh, hello, Mud. Okay. You know, there may be some kids in here, so you got to keep it clean tonight. Cow patty. Good evening, Shelley. You funny girl, you. Yeah. I'm still laughing about that. Oh my gosh. You're a hoot. Now that's a good way to get started before a live. That's okay. We're all a little crazy once in a while. Yeah. Klondike bars? Okay. So how's everyone doing? We'll just start with that. Well, I wait for some others. They're coming. That everybody's late, a little late, and that's okay. Yeah. I'm great. Really great. It's a little humid outside. Okay. I'm just saying there may be kids on here. I don't know because they sent me my thingy that tells you the ages of the people, the viewers, and there has been some under the age of 17. I don't know how they get in here, but they're in there. I have it set up so there's no kids, but okay. Well, if you're talking mentally, then what's up, mate? Yeah, matey. Oh, mate. Okay, I'm 8. Well, I'm roughly about that age too. We'll go with 8. Yeah. Mad cow. Right? Okay, you got. I'm lost in this conversation here. Oh, we're talking about mental age. Yes, they do say that. Where'd you find that cow? These things that are right next to your name. I don't know if anybody can see those, but YouTube said that's new. The email that YouTube sent me says that those are determined by the number one by fan. Like it can go up to 30. It's something new that YouTube added. So if you do a live, right, and you get these things, apparently my lives are doing really good. So that's what they said. That's where all most of my views are coming from. And those Steve and Shelly, you should be number one, and then Kelly should be well, you know, but they got some, I mean, number two, number one. I don't know how to explain it. I will figure it out and ask people. I don't know about that. Like I said, I'm still learning all this stuff. They keep updating these lives. Like there's, I don't know. I don't know. I guess like I said, I'm still trying to figure it out. You should have one. I think it goes according to who left the most comments. I mean, who's been participating more. That's according to what YouTube said. When you do your live, right? They said they go with according to who's left the most comments. So apparently, official Sons of Ibuprofen, he's left the most comments. Hello, Lizzie. Hey, I left a comment on one of your videos. What kind of paper do you use to do your doodles on? Is it card paper? I want to get some and start doodling, but I can't think of the kind of paper that you use. And hello, Diana and Sisto and Kelly. I have no idea because you're a member. I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm still learning this stuff myself. Trust me. As soon as I figure it out, but I go with who's left the most comments. I don't know how that goes. I don't know what I did with my phone, but it's right on there. Blank postcards and draw on them and then mail them off to my friends. Okay, I just want to know what kind of paper you use. I have to write that down. Well, I don't know where my pen is, but as soon as I find it, I will. That doodling looks like fun. Cardstock. Okay, thank you. Oh, that could be. They don't tell me when I get mail. There could be mail in there. I can't go back out again until the 15th. So I'll probably get it then. They don't charge storage fees um for mail. Oh, hello. Thank you, Kelly. That's the 10th. It says right here, let's celebrate their 10th super on live stream. So you have a number. That's exciting, actually. Yes. I like those. Oh, never mind. Hold on a minute. Okay, let me see. This is about the numbers. I didn't finish reading the whole thing. Introducing a new live leaderboard for top fans. Ever wonder who your top live stream fans are? They said they go according to who came on here first and who contributed. What's that word I'm looking for? Contributed? Hold on. Ever, ever wonder who your top live stream fans are? Spotlight your CONTRIBUTORS. There. It's a big long word, and I can't pronounce it. And spark engagement live with a leaderboard of your top fans. This fun this fun feature is a simple way to recognize your most engaged audience members. So Sons of Ibuprofen, I do believe you. Oh, now Diana's got one. So it goes according to who left the most uh who talks more. And then let's see, it says so, and encourage active participation during your live stream through live chats, super chats, and gifts and more. An easier way to celebrate your audience. Recognize top fans easily. Spot your most dedicated fans in real time and shout them out as they contribute to the success of your live stream. Sparking support. See others on the leadership board. I don't know where the leadership board would be. Is that this? Oh, gotcha. Let's see. Tree Man is number 5 so far. And Diana, you're number 1. And I'm sorry if I'm yelling. Um, Scrappin' Lizzie, I love that name. You're number 2. And Sisto M is number 3. Yeah. I can click on this and see who the top fans are. Drive engagement. Inspire active participation during your live stream. And the more fans engage, the higher they may climb in the rankings. Yeah, but that's okay. You're a busy person. I get that. Your fans will love the leadership boards. Oh, they don't call me a jabberbox for nothing. More ways to get your attention. Top fans can be seen as their leaderboard updates, and those in the top 3 positions will see a special ranking badge next to their live chats. So who depends on who the like this one, like Diana said, it depends on who's being a jabberbox. Yeah. This is new. They're testing it out. Build your community. Viewers can see who else loves the creators they do and who's part of the top 50 fans in the live stream. So there can be up to 50. I don't have nearly that many yet. I don't know if I can keep up with 50 of them. I'm not sure about that. 50 is a little much. But anyways, I'll just something fell in the kitchen and I'm not gonna go look. hat in there. Anyway, doing well. You will have. Yes, I will. I'm getting there. I got 4 more subscribers since yesterday. I do believe it's up to 729. I think. We all will. As soon as I get my finances under control, I'm going to join Shelly's. But definitely sad to see part of history be lost when it was. Okay, Kitty. Aw. I wish they would fix it like TikTok has. They have boxes for live feed where up to 6 people can be on camera at once. Not kidney. Yeah. They are going fast. I'm learning how to use the filters on Snapchat. Yeah, StreamYard. Because I gotta remember when I make facial expressions, you guys can see them. Yeah, that 225,000 views, that was just from 3 lives. And the 8,000 views I got on Superman. Even if he was smoking a cigarette. Apparently they love Superman. And it's grown more since then. It's up to, I don't know what it's up to right now, but yeah. I didn't realize that until somebody pointed it out. Oops. Yeah. I didn't even notice it until after you mentioned it. I'm like, ooh, he is smoking a cigarette. I didn't see it before. StreamYard? I haven't figured out how to use half those filters on Snapchat yet. I'm getting there. I'm gonna have to try it on my computer one day. Lois gave him a headache. Okay. I know. Yeah. Anyway, so what everybody do today other than working? What did I do all day? Absolutely nothing. I didn't even really go outside. I didn't have to water my plants because all that rain I got yesterday. I watched this quiz about the 80s and I got them all wrong, believe it or not. So I guess I'm not that good. I dumped the water out of my air conditioner. Or when did I do that yesterday? I'm not going to mess up this one. It requires water being dumped out of it every now and then. Sunbathe on the porch. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Amy. Yeah, me too. Harvest time is coming. Well, maybe for you, mine are still growing. Well, I'm glad you're here, even if it's just for a few minutes. Remember, there might be kids in here. I'm just reminding. I didn't know there were 13-year-olds watching my channel. I didn't know there was kids on there. But I gotta now. I really gotta be careful. I don't know how a kid. I think Kyle's a kid. Tuesday night, um, there was a person on Kyle. I think he was a boy. I think we're moms, dads, and grandmas. We have to behave ourselves, just in case. Yes, that's what I'm saying. I know that, but still, we still have to be good, just in case. Well, well, let me just say this: I should be getting my own internet here. Uh, Probably not this Saturday, but probably by next Saturday, there will be internet in here in this room. For some reason, The internet still give me a rough time. Terrible. That is funny. Now we gotta wait for everybody to come back. Oh. Hmm. Well, at least we got more likes than viewers this time. Okay. Well. Hmm. Hmm. Anyway. Do I have time to go pee? Of course. What's for dinner? I had a Lunchable. I didn't really cook anything. I didn't feel like cooking. And I had eggs for breakfast. Canadian bacon. You go to McDonald's or you make it yourself? Just wondering. I love their bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits. I just never get up early enough to eat. I do too. Sure, I eat those all the time. In fact, I do believe I have a half a head of lettuce in the refrigerator. Yes, lettuce and yeah, tomato sandwiches with nothing else on it. Sure, I do that all the time. The veggie sandwich. Right? I don't know. Maybe a small one. There's always technical difficulties. There's nothing I can do about that. Hello, whatever your name is. I can't pronounce your name. Okay. You flipped your phone off? You get a finger to your phone? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's funny. Oh, 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 flipped it off. I thought you meant you give your phone the finger. Ah, sorry. Well, when somebody says I flipped my phone off, you know, it's, I've been getting a lot of emails from Walmart myself. We found a good deal that you just can't pass it up. Like, you want to bet? Right? It is yummy. Very yummy. Yep, lettuce was Hellman's. And she's not only smart, but she's very funny. Yeah. Because you're funny. Anyway, what is that? Buffering again? Okay, thanks. Ah, cottage cheese and pineapple? You know what? That don't sound half bad. If I could eat dairy products. Hi, Ann. How are you? I'm good. Thank you. Kelly, who are you talking to? I'm just curious. Shelly still? I was wondering. Thank you. Ah, I know. Well, I'm trying to grow corn and squash and cucumbers for now. Maybe next year I can plant a bigger one. And the tomato plants are probably going to die before the summer's over. I've never ordered a Big Mac with no meat before, but that might not be a bad idea. Maybe sunflower. Oh, I know, but some of the other ones might be waiting for an answer, and if they feel ignored, then they're gonna leave. Know what I mean? I don't know if my tomatoes are actually gonna grow this year, but I hope they do. But the squash seem to be doing great. I put them in large grow bags, and I'm not sure if the sweet potatoes are gonna grow either. It is an idea. It's a great idea. I'm doing that now though, because it's too much reading and I can't get caught up. And so you guys type faster than I could read. I don't have any radishes, right? I think the birds or the raccoons around here took all my blackberries. I started growing blackberries, but I think they took them all because I found the holes dug where I was growing blackberries. I really wanted those. So perhaps maybe some. I want to grow all the berries. Yeah, the raccoons are. Yes, there's raccoons that live around here, and they do like berries apparently. And something keeps eating the holes in the leaves of the sunflowers, and I don't know what kind of bug is doing that. I had to pinch off the leaves because there were so many holes in it. That is too bad. It is aggravating. I mean, it's like something chewed a hole in it. I'm not kidding. There's big old gaping, and one of something ate started eating the leaves off of one of the squash, and then I started watering it a lot, and it grew back. Plus, the rain helped. I didn't really had to water in probably 4 or 5 days, thanks to all the rain. Really, right? Shelly, I'll bet you got a lot of raccoons in your woods, don't you? Well, you're really close to the woods. I bet you get all kinds of things that comes out of there, huh? It's nice there though, right? We don't live near the woods. I live near the Colorado River, which is down that way a little bit. Bigfoot, right? That may be fun. armadillos, right? I've seen a few of those. But don't forget his son, Toenail. Okay. A gopher. Oh. Oh. Well, in case anybody was interested, YouTube sent me 3 emails this week. So, and I got to get, they're adding new things onto YouTube in case anybody was interested. Right? Yeah. They dig up my, they better not dig up your Lily. Who's on first? Isn't that a joke from Louis Costello? Yeah. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know. It's on third. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm confused. I guess Kelly got bored. Sorry for the boring conversations. Well, it is right. Louis and Costello or whatever their name is. Ah, right. It did say that. She's feeding a dog a treat. Yeah. I forgot. I'm sorry. Yeah. See, I can't tell who's on first. See, that's what me got me thinking about that. See, it says who's on first, right? What's on second? Who, what? I don't know is on third. It's more funnier than when Abbott and Costello is doing it. Does anybody on here know who Abbott and Costello is? That was way before my time, but I know who they are. I think they were more funnier than the Three Stooges. Do you keep dog treats in your car just in case? Just wondering. I like her too. Carol Burnett is funny. You know she's in her 90s? Oh my gosh, I was watching something on YouTube the other day and they mentioned that she was 90 something. I didn't know that. She is funny. Oh, I like the honeymooners too. Black pepper on the cucumber ones. Oh, the sunflowers. I do have some black pepper. I don't use it all that much. I only use it for eggs. It's not gonna kill them. I'm trying to get the squash to grow on a stick because they're spreading out all over thing, and they're the little the little strings that's on the cucumbers are grabbing a hold of whatever else it can get a hold of. The grass, um, the plants that are next to it. You know what I mean? I can see why they say you should plant your cucumber plants way far away from each other. Well, you're not talking that much. What is that, Jelly? It almost looks like a fish rolling its eyes. That's what. I'm curious about the black pepper. You just put it on the plants? Mm. I just want to have luck on growing something. I got such a late start, so it's kind of a big bummer. I should have started in April or May, but I didn't get started until early June, and the tomato should be about fully grown by now. But it's okay. There's always next year. But I think this year I'm gonna wind up with a whole bunch of squash. I can live with that. Fried squash is pretty good, and that I can share some with my neighbor. She likes squash. I can steam it. I don't know about a cornfield. Really, I don't. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm almost wishing I had planted them in the ground. They're, well, it says they grow in 100 days on the seed packet, and the seed packet was especially for container corn, and it's supposed to take between 100 days to start to be able to harvest the corn. I don't know if that's true, but that's what it said on the seed packet. Container corn, ideal for containers. Hmm. I'm gonna get a much earlier start next season. I guarantee it. I'd love to be able to get a greenhouse and start them in February, or at least a little. Put them in the little cup thingies. And start them in February, and I can. And then when the frost, by the time it's done, the last frost, I should be able to put them in the ground or something. Then I can try green beans uh and a bunch of other things. Peas, cherry tomatoes. Really, I just like growing things. Is that you, Shelley? I'm just interested in growing stuff. That's all. I would love to be able to. Yes, till it gets too hot. That's pretty much it. And when it rains, you don't have to water anymore. Or at least for a couple of days. One of those containers of corn, from what I was watched on a video, requires 5 gallon buckets of water. I think they've gotten much more than that this year. In the last couple of weeks. It had to have rained at least that much with the floods and all that other stuff. That's what grew my squash, the rain. Oh, there's 15. This is fun. Okay, we need to start a conversation because this is getting boring. And I love talking about plants, but what's everybody's favorite comedy TV show? How about that? Everybody knows mine is the Gilmore Girls currently. And when I don't watch the Gilmore Girls, it's Lois and Clark. Yes, I love Superman. And occasionally, if I can find it, Beauty and the Beast with Catherine and that's not a comedy, but with Catherine and Vincent. She he saved her, and she was the only one that didn't think that he looked like a monster. Well, at first he did, but interesting life that they had. But they found a way to make their oh, they had their fair share of problems. I know those aren't comedies, but comedy is Gilmore Girls. You wouldn't think that was a comedy, but it really is. Man, that girl can drink a lot of coffee. She don't go to a bar, you know what I mean? She has to go to a coffee shop, which actually sounds familiar. We don't need booze, we need coffee. I don't know about anybody else, but coffee helps me relax. Yes, I like Lorelai. She, her and Luke. However, Luke was a little rough. They had their fair share of problems, but I like them. I don't know what happened to my blood pressure, but I, it, well, I suppose I do know that if I drink a soda before I go do my A1C, it's always a little higher. I'm not sure about the blood pressure, but I did that on more than one occasion, and I think that's what happened this last time. I drank a soda before they did my A1C, and my blood sugars was tiny bit higher than it should have been. I'm not kidding. Could always stop at the store and get a soda on my way out. Every single time. And I sit at the bus stop and drink the soda before my appointments. Even if it's at 9 in the morning. And that and don't include the 4 cups of coffee I had before that. No, I don't do that anymore. Which probably doesn't help with the fasting either. Oh. But it's drink, I didn't eat anything. I went in there and I didn't eat a thing. I thought fasting was just food. I am eating a little bit more. Not a lot, but a little bit. I don't know how to explain it, but man, that Trulicity was making my stomach feel weird. Cold Jack and Night Stalker. Anyway, needless to say, I hate being a diabetic. I can't stand it. Oh, all those finger sticks, and I feel like a pincushion. And that's not just my fingertips, but everywhere else feels like I've got little holes all over me. But the Trulicity doesn't hurt anymore. It really doesn't hurt any that. It really doesn't hurt at all. Which reminds me, I got to do that tomorrow night. Friday night, every Friday night. I don't know what video I'm gonna do tomorrow night, but well, who all is in here? We have viewers in here, but nobody's talking. I start naming names, but I won't. We probably put poor Kelly to sleep being bored with this conversation. Oh, now there's 15. Just fishing. Anyway, this is really fun. I really enjoy these lives. I really like them. You. Yeah, P.U. Gotcha. Got to be. I understand that. Hey, gotta do what we gotta do, right? Handmaid's Tale. Yeah. I'm gonna get some cardstock and start doodling and send them to people. That's not a bad idea. That is really not a bad idea. My sister might like them. And I watched some of her videos. It might help with the stress a little bit. Gotta find other things to do. I am really bored. You have no idea how boring it really is around here. Wow. Anyway, so how old is your dog? My old man cat passed away 1 year ago on July 4th. And believe it or not, there were no fireworks this year. Anywhere. Usually I'd go outside and at least watch the neighbors shoot theirs, but nobody had any this year. So what everybody have for dinner? We'll go there. We didn't talk about that yet. I said I had Lunchables, ham and cheese and fake Oreos. I'm. Do you have high blood sugars? High blood pressure? No, actually, I don't. I haven't checked it lately, but actually, I don't have high blood pressure. If that's what you're talking about. My glucose gets a little high sometimes, but not every day like it used to. I don't know what happened, but that's the only medication that I was able to get off of, and that's the blood pressure medicine, which has surprised me since I still have a lot of stress. Sometimes I have problem with it being a little low, but not all the time. And I don't know how you get low blood pressure, but from what I gather from not having drinking enough water, and I don't. And I'll be the first to admit I don't drink that much water. But everything else, I take exactly the way he tells me to take them. They tell me there's two of them. There's a pharmacist and a regular doctor. You know what's really funny? Apparently, I have to go back to that place where I got the CT scan and get another one. Get something else. So not only, which is probably why I haven't gotten any results yet. So it's possible that I have to go back yet. I wish I would have gotten it done all at the same time. I was already up there, and now I gotta make a special trip up there to do another one. I got the letter yesterday. You know how annoying that is? You got lost on your way to your shower? Oh. I'm just trying to be funny. Did it work? Nah. You grew purple potatoes? Oh, that sounds like fun actually. That would make an awesome potato salad. Purple potatoes? Oh, that would be awesome. Anyway, I'm finished telling you my story. So yes, I gotta go back up to that medical place and get another lung exam. I, like I said, I wish I had done it all at the same time. Now I have to find the bus money and take the bus all the way back over there again to to get another one. Annoying. But that's okay. It'll give me a good excuse to get out of the house. It's not that I can't go. I just don't want to have to go back up to the same place. Ouch. Yeah. Aw. That's funny. That's really funny. Anyway, there's a new person living in this house behind me. Even out, he's been doing construction on his house. Hmm. He comes and goes all day long. I only wondered if he got a full-time job. He probably does. Sorry, I'm just talking and talk. Something good will happen for you. Well, well, of course. Thanks. Good night to you too, and peace. Something good will happen. Yorkie poo. Oh, how cute. That's a cute name for a dog, Phoebe. I don't know why I'm so hot. Oh my god, it's really... Tacos and a Diet Coke. Yum. I haven't had tacos in days. I could have had some yesterday. I just wasn't in the mood. What did I eat yesterday? I don't remember. I ate a salad. I had a lettuce and tomato salad with a whole bunch of um, salad dressing. I had a bunch of salad dressing on it, but I can't remember what kind of dressing it was on. It was on it. Mm. Anyway, anybody got plans for tomorrow other than working? But don't have to go till 9 if you don't want to. I just go for 9 because all the I just because like um other viewers come on and watch afterwards, and not nearly enough views, but it's good. Even when you're tired, I still have to show up. Well, it's not another CT scan. It was something, another one, a different one. I don't know what that one's for. I'm just going with what the paper was that they sent me. They said I had to. I did this screen. I did this CT scan, but they want me to do another one, and I don't know why. I haven't gotten the results from this other one yet. And it said no news is good news. I'm guessing they're just waiting for the orders. I don't know if I have to go pick it up or he has to call it in. But I'm just going with what they mailed a letter and told me I needed to make this schedule this appointment, and I have no. Like it was a CT scan of my lungs. I said I don't know. I'm just going with what the letter said. Apparently they want me to go back up there for another one, which has got me a little nervous. Hold on a second. I'll get the letter. I just read it yesterday. Austin. I can't pronounce the name. Radiological Association. Dear Miss Goble, it said indicate it's time to reschedule your annual lung screening. That is scary. And they haven't given me the results from the other one yet. So I guess I have to go back up there and do another one. That is scary. But I figure no news is good news. So I guess I either the lung screening exam done on 7/11. Oh, 2025. So I guess it's an annual thing. So I don't know what that's about. Could have been. It very well could have been. That's why I'm not worried. Yeah. The last, yeah. So I will call them tomorrow or Monday and find out what's up with that. The next appointment ain't until July 31st. That's as soon as I could get in there. Right? I'm going to. Hey, hi, Trucy. How's it going? Yeah, me too. Right? It says annual. I guess it's an update from the 2024 one. That's what it said. That's what I said. I'm not worried. Because if it had been something important, I'm sure they would have called somebody and told them. But I ain't heard a thing. I said, no news is good news. Anyway, so that's what I got to do this week. I will got to add that on to what's happening this week on Sunday. See, I'm already thinking about what's going on next week. I do have to make. I do. Oh, really? Oh, BB. Sorry. I like that name. Well, eventually I'm gonna get a new cat, and I think I'm gonna name him Sheldon. I said 100 times. I'm gonna name him Sheldon Cooper. I'm gonna look for an older cat, because the older cats are hard to adopt. I know they don't probably won't live that long, but 7, 8 years old, those cats have a hard time getting adopted. The black and white cats as well. That is nice. But I'm not getting another cat for a little while yet. Really? Well, I get up every night between 2 and 3 in the morning. Every single day. I've gotten up at 2 a.m. and made coffee before. I have. I don't sleep all night either. Sounds weird, but I do. I don't. I go to sleep as soon as because these lives make me really, really tired. Is it of your lungs? The CT scan? Yes, I think. Well, to be truthful, I don't know what it was for. Next time I'll have to ask more questions. I just if they tell me I need to go get these things done, I just go get them done and get it over with. Better than to know for sure and not know and have it actually be something. You know what I mean? It's not going to be anything. Because I feel fine. I haven't been coughing. I'm not coughing up blood. I haven't. I cough a little bit, but it's not that bad yet. Yet. If I don't quit soon, it will. Because my dad died of lung cancer, and I remember what it was like for him. I do. He coughed, and he coughed, and he coughed. He suffered. Keep telling my brother he should have went and got him some. Use my language. And if there's any kids in here, I'm sorry, but you should have went and got. They should have went and got my dad some wacky tobacco. At least make him. I mean, I heard a lot of things about cancer and cannabis. You know what I mean? It's good for people who have cancer, and it probably would have done him a world of good. But in Missouri, I don't think it was legal at the time. It wasn't. It may be now, but it wasn't then. They are, because I do smoke a lot, and I don't blame them. I really don't. I don't want to die from cancer. I really don't. I just don't have it in me to quit. There's no excuse except I think it just. I probably could if I was alone, because there would be nobody to argue with. There wouldn't be anybody around to actually give me a cigarette. You know what I mean? As long as I'm around people who are going to give me cigarettes to shut me up, it's not going to happen. And I'm being honest. It's not that I don't want to quit. Just certain someone will give me a cigarette and I will either ask for one or he'll just give me one just to shut me up. If you know what I mean. And quite frankly, I think he needs to quit too, but I don't have any control over that. I even offered to give him one of my patches. Well, he smokes more than I do now. It is hard to quit. Very hard. Yes, I can't argue with that at all. Other, other than a little coughing, I actually feel good. And I do get out and try to use my lungs as much as I can. I walked so much the other day. What day was it? Tuesday, I do believe. Oh my gosh. I, I did a lot of walking that day. I was so tired by the time I got home. And I still came home and I still went live. So I'm good. Oh. Well, you never told me that. Wow. I do about the vape. Yeah, but somebody told me vaping was worse than smoking a cigarette. I don't. I'm not so sure about that vaping. But you're still inhaling foreign objects, poison. Mhm. Maybe. I'm sure it is. I'm sure it was. I have a friend on another friend on YouTube. She quit vaping. She quit um, cold turkey during last Easter. You know, when you can't, when you have to give something up. It's hard. It's for religious reasons. So she didn't know what to give up, so she gave up vaping, and eventually she did quit. Amazing. Yeah, but people have been smoking for years. You know, John Wayne had a whole lung removed. He only had one lung. When he died in 1979, I think it was. Was it 79? I think it was. And he only had one lung left. Yeah, I do believe that's when she did it. She quit the vaping. That's what she did it. She went from one Sunday to another Sunday for the entire week. I do, yeah, it was last Easter. Yeah. You ought to. Oh, you should see the church I've been going to. Oh my God, I love it. I'm making jalapeno hot dogs. How do you make those? What do you chop up the jalapenos and put them on top of the hot dog? Ooh, spicy. As Jim Carrey would say in the mask, smoking. You know, I watched a program today. Oh, okay. They make hot dogs with jalapenos in them. I didn't know you could buy them that way. I am a huge Jim Carrey fan. In case anybody didn't know that. I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind? Yeah, I can play the parts. Alrighty then. The who's the her? Dumb and Dumber. Oh my god. Yeah, when they peed themselves because they were cold and they got stuck together in the ice. That was funny. That was funny. I do believe I have that movie somewhere. I think it's in the shed with all the rest of my VHS tapes. You know, Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. Right? Me too. And never get bored. The only movie I didn't like that Jim Carrey made, and that was The Cable Guy. I really didn't care for that one. It wasn't funny. It was too serious. He played a crazy person. But the rest of them were really good. It's on there somewhere. I got 15 more minutes. Anyway, I don't think last week or Tuesday, I don't think I even made it for 2 hours. Man, I got tired. Yep, I was nature calls. The first Ace Ventura when what's the name of that football guy that played for Miami Dolphins? What was his name? Dan Marino. Anybody know who he is? Anyway, he was in Ace Ventura, the first one. Well, I'm gonna get as close to 9 as I possibly can. Well, the exact same likes as there is viewers. We made it. Oh, everybody left. Everybody left. Shelly. She may just be watching. Anyway, I'm starting to get really tired. Hello. Who all is on here still? I know Sisto left. Diana. Oh, boring. I'm bored to death. Anyway, well, since there's nobody's talking on here, no, it's okay. It's all good. Names? Me too. I'm very bad with names. Unless you got a name tag on, I won't remember it. Oh, you don't have to. Oh, now there's 9. Well, this computer falls behind as well. My clock on the computer says 8:51, but the clock up here says 1:40, 1 hour and 49 minutes. So that means I'm a minute late. Al. Yeah, that's it. Oh, hi, Earl. Well, this is our first. Well, I'm glad you made it. This is the first time you've ever been on here. Young lady? I don't know about that, but thank you. I don't think I've ever been called young lady. Not in years. Yes, you're in Indiana. Well, I'm curious. Uh, anyway, I am thinking about turning this off a little earlier. I am in a couple of weeks. Not till July, but somewhere between July 21st and July 26th, somewhere in there. I wish I would have gotten a direct deposit. They're not going to do that. They're going to send me a check. Yes. I said hello to him. Girl. Yes, I'll see you guys on Saturday. Good night, Shelly. I'll probably see you in your bunch of shorts tonight or tomorrow. You funny girl. Earl, if you're still here, I'm sorry you came on. Well, join us on Saturday earlier when I got more energy. It is a wonderful night. Thank you. It's a very good night. Anyway, good night, everybody. I will see everybody on Saturday. Love, 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 love. Diana, if you're still on there, love you bunches. Oh, really? Well, I guess like a little longer, huh? Everybody's leaving. So, what made you ill this morning? Oh, ah. Well, maybe you should go see your doctor and find out why you were ill. Well, there's still 8 on here, so I can hang on for okay, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we got till 9, so I guess I can hang on for a little longer. Well, you might have to make an appointment with your doc. Oh, been out in the heat too long? You gotta rest when it's that hot. Yeah, or drink some water. I don't drink enough water either. No, really? I see. I knew you were still there. Thank you. I love the hearts. It's hard to get help to show up. What do you mean? Oh, I see. I didn't know you had a live last night. You had to, maybe you have to advertise. You know how I do it? On my shorts. The next time you do a live video, make uh, a 10-second short and then put it on a short and say, I'm going live on at such a time and make it funny or something. Make the short entertaining and then just put on there. Good night, Shelley. Again. And just make a funny short and just say I'm going live and what your address to your live is, and you'll get people. You might be able to get people to show up. I've been going on here for 2 hours. This is hour number two. I think that you should try it just to see what happens. It's just a suggestion. Somebody gives me suggestions. It's just an idea. I'm just throwing it out there. You can try it. Sorry, guys, if I'm making you stay on here too long. Yeah, I know a bunch of you are still here, and I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, yummy. Cherries are really good. Out of the jar or fresh ones? Hmm. Earl, I think everybody's waiting for me to get off. They're getting tired. I know they're still there. There's still eight people on there. So Earl, I'm gonna say goodnight. We've said this 100 times already. Me and Shelly and whoever else is on there. Join us on Saturday. Well, join us on Saturday. Fruitcake. Not really. Not really. They could leave if they wanted to. No, that's mine. You're not holding a prisoner. All I have to do is end the stream, and I'm trying to. I gotta be nice. I see that. But I really do have to get off of here. It's been 2 hours and 5 minutes. Okay, 2 hours and 4 minutes. And these others are being polite because I'm still on here. Anyway, good night, Earl. Good night, Shelley. Thank you. You're such a dear friend. You all are, if you're still on there. Okay, I'm gonna end the live now, okay? End the stream. I hate doing this, but Earl's still on there, and I don't want to cut him off. But I gotta go potty. I haven't gotten up from this spot in 2 hours, and I need to go potty. Oh, uh, good night, everybody, once and for all. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. No, I don't. I can't. I really have to go pee. Sorry. Sorry, guys. I drank a whole cup of coffee, and I've been sitting here for 2 hours. I've had to go for the last hour and a half. Okay. Thank you. Good night, everybody. I am.